Right now, here he is, King of the Crusties, Broadus.
Hey, kids! Your old pal Crusty's gonna teach you 5 new words.
You're not wrong about that.
From Dallas, Texas, number 55, Brian Broadus.
Thank you very much, Lucius. I really always appreciate you playing that, and thank you to Greystone for being a part of that. Before I get started, I want to give a special hello, if I could.
Hello.
My dad, Larry Broadus, is listening.
Larry!
What's up? And his caregiver, Joy, is listening.
Hey, Joy.
Along. And sitting with Dad and making sure everything's okay. So I appreciate all her work. She's brand new with us, but she's sitting down checking out the show and excited about her coming on board, helping Dad, while me, Michelle kind of do things business-wise and things like that. But nice to have Dad at home, and nice to have Joy here working with my dad. And
that's fantastic.
And Dad, I love you, and I'll see you here in a little bit for some baseball and some dinner.
Yes,
so,
let's get a win.
Looking forward to that. All right, I reached out to the fan base here. We got some questions. You know, I always like to come up with questions. And I think our fan base is pretty good with their questions too. And so I just want to take a couple of them and kind of fill them in. You know, in June, you're always trying to kind of come up with content. You're always trying to, you know, kind of fill in some things like that. And you know, it's a challenge, but man, it's one I relish. And whether we're doing it here or at the Love of the Star or with stuff we're doing with Crown Global Media.
Oh, yeah, we do have a new Love of the Star up.
We do.
Check that out.
Yep, we do have a new one up for sure. All right, Chief.
Yep.
This comes from a guy named Jamie Seals, and Jamie Seals wants to know the fact that Dak struggles with this defensive scheme. Does working against it make him better going forward? The fact that Christian Parker was part of the Vic Fangio group that gave Dak a little trouble, like we saw it at Denver a little bit, maybe some at Philly. Philly's kind of got it a little bit. Dak's had his moments. But does working against this scheme help him in the future going against it?
Yeah, I mean, I do think at this point Dak has overcome a lot of that stuff when it comes to the Fangio scheme, which maybe 5 years ago was really giving him fits, but he's overcome that in a pretty big way, and you can see that firsthand with the way he's able to play the Eagles. But yes, this is much more of an iron sharpens iron type thing. You can hear CeeDee Lamb call it like, yeah, it's annoying. Like they have a different set of strategies now with Parker compared to what they had with Eberflus. I absolutely think it's a huge win. It's a much more forward-thinking defense. It's much more of the type of defense that you're going to see when you're going up against some of the best ones in the league. And so, yes, I think that is a huge advantage, not only for Dak, but for the rest of the offense.
How about you, Wooly? Does Dak working against, at times he's had struggles. At times he's played very well against this scheme, but does it help him? Against this scheme?
I think it absolutely does. I mean, I think Christian Parker is just a great person to have that he can bounce stuff off of. Like, hey, this is kind of the stuff that Fangio's saying when we're prepping for you leading into the week. Like, this is what he's going to be trying to do to you. This is where he thinks that you're weak at. And then getting to just see it on a regular basis. Like, I can't wait to get out there and be able to see it in person at training camp. This is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, you could kind of see, I think all of these guys, whether it's Overshown and his meeting with the media or Dak talking about it, like there's just a different sense of energy and excitement about the possibilities of what this team can be. And that's part of the reason why I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go full into this thing and go with NFC Championship game or bust, because I really do believe that
I think
this thing's being a little different.
I think that's amazing.
There he is. He's like Bobby doubling down on takes.
It's going to happen here. I mean, 53 years, I never thought the Knicks would win a championship. They just did. It's the year of breaking the streaks here, baby.
That's what it is.
Lucius told us that was going to happen when he started watching the playoffs. He said,
Lucius is like, let's go Knicks.
I'm going to get my ranch. I'm going to get my wings. I'm going to get a cigar. I'm going to watch some playoffs. He told us it was going to happen. All right. I do. I think it helps. I think going into some games, any insight that Dak can get of maybe what Vic Fangio is thinking about attacking him, I think it'd only be a beneficial, a big plus.
100%.
Going forward. All right. How about you there, Wooly? This comes from a guy named Payson. Payson wants to know, what's the ideal number of touches for Javonte Williams over a 17-game schedule?
Oh, wow. So now we got to do math here.
Well, you're going to think about, don't take it in a math way. Well,
Yeah.
don't think about 17 games. I mean, he put
Like
the
per
17.
game?
Yeah, but think about what you would be comfortable with him
I
doing
like
these
around
things.
20 touches a game. You know, whether that's and it can go 20 to 22 because I think that there were probably some opportunities as just a check down as a receiver. I think he actually can be a good weapon, and it's not like he's running routes. Don't get me wrong,
Right?
But I mean, they didn't really utilize the screen game a whole lot, and maybe that's what they would like the change of pace with Jaden Blue to do. But I think Javonte Williams showed his rookie season in Denver and in North Carolina, he can be a solid receiving weapon and a check down player. So I think 20 to 22 touches a game, you know, a combination of receptions and carries.
How about you there, Chieftain?
Yeah, I mean, you saw last year the wear and tear start to set in a little bit.
Absolutely, you did.
And he played more than he ever had before.
Yes.
And not only with the carries, but also they weren't really trying to trust anybody else from a pass protection standpoint. And that's physical too. Like that takes a toll on you when you're blocking blitzing linebackers and edge rushers all season long. So I think getting Jaden Blue in particular on the field would be huge here. Could you get Jaden Blue 8 touches a game and keep Javonte Williams around 15 to 20, I think would be ideal, just so you can extend him throughout the season because he had, what did he have? Like almost, I mean, he had 287 touches last year. I would like to get that down to closer to 200.
Gotcha. I think that you saw the wear and tear, and I don't think he'd ever had to go through anything like that.
No, not in the NFL.
So I think now that he knows probably the expectations of what he's going to have to do, and now has a little bit better mindset of like, okay, to get through this season, I'm going to have to. I can't hit the wall in week 13. You know, I've got to find a way to get through the wall, get all the way through into the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was 5 yards a carry, 82 rushing yards per game in the first 11 games of the year. Then he was 4.3 yards per carry, 61 yards per game in the final 5 games of the year.
Yeah, you could see the drop off. I mean, he ended up averaging 18 touches a game last year over the 16
you're saying
games.
about 4 more or 2 to 4 more a game?
Well, I think the key here would be like, can you try and spread it out a little bit here? Like in games that you've got a lead, right? Can I go ahead and now I can take some, sit him,
right?
And try and keep him more fresh,
right? All right. How about this one to you, Chief? Mm-hmm. This is a guy named Timbo Slice.
I like that.
Timbo Slice. I don't think that's illegal to say, but I think Timbo Slice is okay. What position would you predict they will use their first rounder on next year in 2027? What position do you think? Just make a prediction of what you think they might use their first rounder on next year.
That's obviously a challenging question. There's so many spots that you could make very realistic. What happens with George Pickens? Do they trust Flanoy? Do they want another wide receiver there?
Sure.
Are they trusting Tyler Guyton anymore? Do they feel like they need a reset at the tackle spot? Like those are the first 2 positions that came to mind for me: wide receiver and offensive tackle. And then defensively,
so it's interesting. You went right off offense, right off the jump.
Yeah. Just because I think those are 2 big time questions. I think on the defensive side of the ball, corner for sure. If Bland and these young guys like Ravel are not doing what they need to do, Durant's on a 1-year deal.
One? Come on, which one's it going to be?
Well, I'm going offense. I'm going wide receiver, offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Okay. And look, a lot of the mocks have kind of been getting a peek ski ahead of this.
Have you?
It's wide receiver, so you're onto something
man.
there. I know. I'm going to go corner. They got an out on Deron Bland. Give me the cornerback position is one which that might not be great for my Savone Revel take, but let's go corner.
Cornerback. I kind of feel like that maybe I think it's going to be a defensive player. I think they're going to look at a linebacker.
Okay.
I think linebacker is going to be the one.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, especially if Overshown's not back.
Okay. All right, then my final question, you guys, here in the last couple of minutes. Wooly, to you. Philip Proctor wants to know, Overshown and Pickens ball out.
Ooh.
Who do the Cowboys give priority over to re-sign?
Oh, this is easy.
Overshown.
It's Overshown.
Yeah.
They love Overshown. They drafted Overshown. Everybody the entire fan base loves Overshown. If he can prove that he can be healthy and back to his dominant self like he was in 2024 or whatever it was, I think it's no question it's Overshown.
And you don't have a Pickens, a CeeDee Lamb
Right,
in
exactly.
that position group to even compare to. So, yeah, it would be Overshown. And I'm just getting my mind right to just soak it in and enjoy Lamb and Pickens for this year while we can. Because trust me, I'd love to keep them both here. I just don't think they're going to want to spend $60 to $70 million on 2 wide receivers.
Well, you guys thought it was that just open and shut, right?
100%. 100%. Wide receiver money is so huge. You're already paying Lamb.
Yeah.
And they love to re-sign guys that they drafted. It's like a notch on their belt.
And hurt guys.
And they love the hurt guy. And Overshown's everybody loves Overshown. He's incredible.
And the way
even as a person, let alone as a player.
Yeah, the way you put it, I was thinking that maybe Pickens had a chance, but how adamant you are right now about that, I don't think you're wrong.
And linebacker money is not.
And I'm saying draft. I want to draft a linebacker.
Well, they still might need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with D. Winters. How long's he got left on his deal? 1 year? Like he was a 6th-round pick. Yeah. So is he going to what, year 3? So he's got a year left after this. Yeah.
Well, there it is, man.
Appreciate you, boys.
Corner.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Crusty's Corner, every day.